Welcome to Dover Middle School as we get ready for girls high school soccer action between the New Philadelphia Quakers and the Dover Tornadoes. Scott Robinson along with Kyle Dumermuth as we bring you all of the action. And first up on the EchoCirc Print Services pregame show is our Keys to the Match, brought to you by God's Creation in 4D, where you can now see your baby up close and personal with the newest Mindray DC equipment, offering the finest in 2D and 4D prenatal ultrasounds and HD Live. Hear the heartbeat and save it forever with the Heartbeat Teddy Bears. Gender determination available at 16 weeks and many packages available. Visit their website at www.godscreationin4d.com or call for an appointment at 330-987-1965. And Kyle, ladies on both sides, getting a lot better, and, you know, it's really anybody's match at this point.
Yeah, it is. We've already alluded that New Philadelphia has been hot lately. I think they're 4-1 over the last 5 games. Dover's coming in off a win as well, but you know, New Philly's a young team, but at this point of the season, it really doesn't matter because they've got a whole season under their belt.
So that is the Keys to the Game, brought to you by God's Creation in 4D. You can find them online at www.godscreationin4d.com or call for an appointment at 330-987-1965. The injury report brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages, and they're conveniently located in the Oxford Medical Building in Dover or online at omniortho.com. They love what they do, and it shows. Everybody pretty healthy. I don't think there's anything other than bumps and bruises for both teams, so they're full go, and that's our injury report brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. They're located in the Oxford Medical Building in Dover or online at omniortho.com. They love what they do, and it shows. One of our sponsors for our match today is Jamie Mahoney, serving Tuscarawas County and surrounding areas. Call 330-324-8186 for all of your flooring needs and workmanship you can trust. It's Jamie Mahoney. Also, we'd like to thank the New Philadelphia Oaks 510. Tonight's game being brought to you by them as well. They're located at 1180 Union Avenue Northwest in New Philadelphia. Open to members and their guests after the game. Our starting lineups first for the home Dover Tornadoes. You've got Whitney Ward, Mary Miller Eshelman, Rhea Harrison, Natalie Baker, Willow Clocks, Grace Castricone, Rhea Gadalaro, Alex Johnson, Emily Shalosky, Peyton Frankovich, and Trinity Thompson. And for the New Philadelphia Lady Quakers, Meg Maurer, Abby Evans, Kate McEwen, Emily Ramey, Paige Kaiser, Mackenzie Sabin, Natalie Davis, Olivia Wellman, Olivia Dixon, Lauren Davis, and in goal, Penelope Cantu. So that is our EchoCirc Print Services pre-match show. We'll come back with the start of our match in just a moment, right here on TV2 Sports.
At Mr. Appliance, we believe repairing your appliance is only part of the job. We believe in delivering superior service by taking extra steps like putting on protective shoe covers before entering your home. Calling Mr. Appliance is a smart choice as we charge by the job and not by the hour. When our in-home service professional arrives at your home, you'll get a complete diagnosis of your appliance problem and a solid quote before any work begins. When you call Mr. Appliance, you can be sure a courteous, highly trained service professional will arrive at your home on time with a clean uniform and an ID badge. We conduct a background check on all our service professionals as we want to be the repair service you can trust. For the service you can trust, call Mr. Appliance toll-free at 330-874-6017 or visit online at www.mrappliance.com.
For clean air you can breathe in a clean-looking home exterior, Ultra Clean. Locally owned and operated, offers both air duct cleaning and pressure washing for your home. Give them a call at 330-243-3996 to help clean up the air you and your family breathe and your home's outside appearance.
Are you recovering from orthopedic surgery, experiencing low back pain, or pain resulting from an injury? If so, choose Trinity Hospital Twin Cities Rehab Center. Their experienced team of physical therapists provide personalized care to help you return to normal activities as soon as possible. Choose the Trinity Hospital Twin City Rehab Center at Denison. Call 740-922-6675 for more information.
I think the hands-on aspect is going to give you an opportunity to explore, find out what you're good at, what you like, and you're not going to have mountains of debt. What you're going to have is a marketable skill that even if you don't love it, you can use that to pay to go on to college and get that degree. And we've got a number of students that do that. They're very mature. I think we're a great hands-on exploration base.
Well, I woke up to the sound of silence and cars. We're cutting like knives in a fist fight. And I found you with a tear in your eye, your head in the curtains and heart like the 4th of July.
You swore and said, we are not shining stars. This I know. I never said we are. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. We are shining stars. Carry on, carry on. We are who we are.
And back at Dover Middle School as the teams have been introduced. So we'll get the key photo here as it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and this is Kick for a Cure, and we like to get the team photos here before the start of the match. Certainly it's for a great cause. And since this is the second game of a doubleheader, there was no national anthem here in the second part. But we do want to thank Buckeye Career Center for their support all season long in bringing you the national anthem, and remind you that if you're an adult looking for a new career or a high school student looking for ideas on how to start yours, check out Buckeye Career Center, as they're in the business of preparing you for the fastest growing segments of today's job markets. Visit Buckeye Career Center at 545 University Drive Northeast in New Philadelphia, or online at www.buckeyecareercenter.org and see the many educational opportunities that Buckeye offers. So the Tornadoes and the Quakers just about ready to go. The Tornadoes in the white uniforms with gray numerals. The New Philadelphia Quakers in the black uniforms with the white numerals. So we move on here as we're getting ready to start our match. And the start of the match is being brought to you by Carpenter Heating and Cooling, located at 946 Cookson Avenue Southeast in New Philadelphia. Looking for year-round comfort? You can reach them at 330-308-8550 or visit them online at www.carpentercomfort.com. So we're ready to go with our match. As the Tornadoes and the Quakers ready to go. Quakers will have the first opportunity. And Kyle, this is one of those matches too, these emotional arch rival matches, you just can't really predict the outcome on any of these.
Yeah, and it's a whole different emotion in play when you're talking high school girls than high school boys. I found that out coaching girls.
So the Quakers with the first chance. Emily Ramey had it. It's going to be stopped in the back by Willow Cox. And it will be a Tornado free kick. Just underway, the first of two 40-minute halves. Scott Robinson and Kyle Dumermuth with you from Dover Middle School. In the boys' action earlier, New Philadelphia defeated Dover 2-1. Olivia Dixon with it and just plants Alex Johnson.
Like I said, it's a whole different emotion that's coming into play a lot quicker than the boys' game.
A lot more physical starting out. And the Tornadoes with the free kick. Taken by Peyton Frankovich. So battle out here in midfield. Nice job by Rhea Harrison to bring it to the side. Frankovich and Johnson after it. Johnson will have it. Willow Cox has got to come up. And Philly's a little more aggressive at this stage.
Took a couple minutes for this game, the ball to kind of settle down, and both teams are looking to pass it to each other rather than just kick it.
So the Tornadoes have it. Johnson, the captain. And McEwen ends up with it for the Quakers, sends it into the offensive end. Meg Mauer's got it for the Quakers. Sent forward there by Paige Kaiser. And the Quakers trying to settle it down. McEwen sends it through. Dixon had it. Ramey trying to get it onto the ground. And it will come out to the side where it'll be a throw in for the Quakers. Mackenzie Sabin takes it as Johnson will head it out. And Natalie Davis will throw it in for New Philly. Tornadoes want to play it down the side. Natalie Baker had it. Ahead to Castricone. And now Rhea Harrison looking to take it to the corner. Puts on the speed. Puts it right along the end line. It stays in. Harrison gets up, gets it back. Olivia Wellman doing a nice job on her. And it will be a goal kick for the Quakers.
This game in the center of the field should be an interesting battle between Grace Castricone for Dover and Kate McEwen for New Philadelphia. Both players are very similar, have a high motor that just never stops. Two fun players to watch.
35-55 to go here in the first half. No score between Dover and New Philadelphia. Both teams just trying to get settled in here. A lot of action is going to happen around that center circle.
Yeah.
A lot of it. Willow Cox had it. Now they bring it over to Castricone. Frankovich sends it to the outside. Johnson can't get to it. It'll be a throw in for New Philly.
That kind of will drive a coach nuts when there's no pressure on you and you give the ball away.
No matter what level.
Yeah.
Natalie Davis has got it for the Quakers. And it will go out to the Tornadoes. Throw in. This game's already just as physical as the boys' game was, if not a little more.
Yeah, that's something I've found out watching this game especially, is that it is probably more physical than the boys.
Quakers trying to control it. Good battle for it. Frankovich will settle it, brings it out to Johnson here with 34-20 to go in the first half. No score. Emily Shalosky had it. It's deflected out. She'll have the throw in. Harrison got it through to Natalie Baker, and it's kicked away by Mackenzie Sabin. Got the ball there, so the slide tackle was okay. And now Dixon looks to the outside. Nice little touch pass to Davis. And finally knocked away by Frankovich as Cox drops back. Last line of defender, you'd like to see him get a little harder punch on the ball.
See both teams just trying to figure their way out right now. Just a lot of standing right now.
And Frankovich sends it off one of the Quakers. And down the line, and another throw in coming here for the Dover Tornadoes. Gadalero ready to toss it in. Brings it back to Johnson. Johnson tried to little crossover move, and Dixon wasn't fooled by it. Ramey can't get it. Frankovich drops it back to Cox. And now Mary Miller-Eshelman works against Maurer. Maurer's got it on the outside. Maurer in a foot race with Whitney Ward. Ward's able to turn it. And they'll drop it back to McEwen. Into the box and back out. Rhea Harrison fouled. That'll be a free kick here for the Dover Lady Tornadoes.
Again, just giving the ball away in the midfield off a free kick. Can't do that if you're the Tornadoes.
Harrison dribbling toward the side, then sends it. Gadalero couldn't hang on to it. Stopped by Johnson. Johnson wanted to go to the corner, off her foot out, and it'll be a throw in for the Quakers. As Frankovich trying to direct traffic in the back.
At the risk of sounding like a broken record, those one-on-ones in the back are not what you want as a soccer coach.
Yeah. And they eventually happen on both sides.
Yeah.
Maurer pulls up. Wanted to center it. Knocked away. And now the Tornadoes, Natalie Baker's got it. Into the corner it goes. Cox will head it to the side, controlling it. And it will go out off the Quakers. So a throw in here for the Tornadoes as we have played the first 10 minutes of the first half. Frankovich working left to right. And Johnson will have it kicked out there by Davis. Throw in coming from Emily Shalosky and headed out by Davis again. Tornadoes just working it right down the field with throw-ins. Johnson finally gets it over to Castricone. That is taken away by Maurer. Ramey works it to the outside to Paige Kaiser. Ahead to Ramey and now to Dixon. Mary Miller-Eshelman doing a nice job defending that. And Whitney Ward up the side, looks for some help. Finds Gettalaro. And now Baker will chase. Picked up by the Quakers as Cantu will use it for the goal kick.
The first time these two teams played, Coach Rotuno told me that this is the first soccer that Cantu's ever played. To step onto a field and be a varsity goalie, and it's the first time you've ever played. That's pretty amazing.
It is pretty amazing. And a nice pass ahead. Emily Shaloski's got it on the right side. And I think the key for the Tornadoes, you know, when you hear that, you say, you know what, let's put as many shots on goal as we can.
Test it. One thing I tell young players is the easiest goal you're going to have is when the keeper doesn't catch the ball, just put it home, follow the shot.
So the goal kick by the Quakers. Tornadoes trying to get it settled up front. Cox, a little touch pass to Johnson. And the header to Shaloski. She'll give it back to Johnson. Harrison, nice little touch pass out to Baker, the right side. Baker tried to get it over front of the goalie. And another goal kick coming here for the Quakers.
A lot of times in the girls' game, it's almost like an alley to the corner. They stop attack in the middle, and they start drifting towards the corner. And one thing I've always told the girls' players especially is you got to get that ball inside. Don't let it drift to the corner.
You have to have somebody playing quarterback.
Yes.
And that one is knocked out. Tornadoes will throw it in from the side. Shaloski looks to attack. Gettalaro had it. Some contact there with it on the side. Another throw in. And just like you mentioned that, Frankovich makes a run down the middle of the field. And now Dixon heads the other way looking for Ramey. Mary Miller-Eshelman trying to push her off to the side. Good defense. And that allows everybody else to catch up. Great battle there. And a good job by Trinity Thompson to stand in and grab it. Nice pass ahead to Shaloski from Johnson. They work it right up the side to Gettalaro. And it'll be a corner kick here for the Tornadoes. So an opportunity here for the Dover Tornadoes.
Chance to be dangerous. Every time there's a corner kick, like we discussed in the boys' game, there's a chance to be dangerous. Put the ball in the box and see what happens.
So we'll see what Dover can do with it here with the 25 minutes remaining here in the first half. Boy, it's nicely set up right in the middle of the header, just off to the right side.
Great opportunity for the Tornadoes there.
Might have been Shaloski that had the attempt.
Yeah.
And the Quakers with the goal kick here. 24:41 to go. First half of action. And it's starting to cool off, making it a little interesting at Dover Middle School. No score between Dover and New Philadelphia. Scott Robinson and Kyle Dumermuth on the call of the match. As Cox will bring it out to Johnson. Johnson stepped over it. Quakers will control it. Dixon gives it back to Davis. And Davis looks to spin. Johnson took it away. Dixon comes up with it, though. And now they got to try and clear it. The Quakers with a good opportunity there.
Yeah, that started to get dangerous there in top of the box for New Philadelphia.
And Shaloski will have the throw in as we're approaching the midpoint of this first half. Now we're trying to get it before it goes out. Runs the line, then goes out. Dover will have it for the throw in.
Neither team has really played incredibly well in the first half, but I think just the emotion of the game and settling in is all part of it. And come up with a handball here on Whitney Ward.
So the Quakers will have the free kick.
Again, a chance for the Quakers now to be dangerous by putting the ball in the box.
They opt not to put a wall up. A lot of action right on the offensive end there for the Quakers as Natalie Davis has it in the corner. And out, so it will be a corner kick.
Nice exchange for the Quakers there, combining some passes together, a couple different runs.
You know, when you look at Trinity Thompson in goal, obviously not the tallest member of the team, so you want to try and aim high if you're going to shoot it at the goal.
She's not very big. And that's one thing that I know Coach Pinion has discussed with her is when the ball's in our half, you better be in the box, because if they rip a shot and it's over your head, you're not getting to it.
Ramey's going to protect it in the corner. Off of Baker. And now Ramey again in the corner. Johnson will come over. And the Tornadoes will go with the goal kick here with 21:20 to go in the first half. No score between Dover and New Philadelphia. Good crowd on hand here for this rivalry matchup. Kick for a cure.
Yeah, that's another thing that factors in, is the crowd being here. Not very many people come to varsity girls soccer games, but this is great atmosphere for the kids.
So the Tornadoes will send it back to the goal. And we'll try the goal kick. Tornadoes finally bring it under control. Miller Eshelman gets it ahead. Whitney Ward with the crossover move. They try to drop it ahead. It's taken back by the Quakers. So the Quakers with it. Willow Cox steps in with the header, and now Frankovich is going to have to try to get it out to the side, and does to Johnson. Shaloski's working down the line. New Philly was set up to have Saban knock it away, and she did. Throw in here for the Tornadoes as it hits Baker. And will go out for the throw in. As Frankovich hits the deck hard on the foul by Maurer.
Again, part of that emotion. Just
Yeah, there's a point of being right up to the line on that, I guess.
yeah, a little bit dangerous tackle there.
So Frankovich is going to put it on goal, and that was a good shot attempt. Cantu saves it for the Quakers.
Yeah, and I know that's something Coach Pinion has talked to her girls about, is challenging the keeper. And I'm sure Coach Rotuno has said the same thing about Dover's keeper, is challenge the keeper.
They're not big, imposing, physical
No.
keepers, so they can't, I don't think, cover the entire net. So Maurer up the side, working against Willow Cox. And a nice job there by Cox to get it away. Ward the give and go. Cox up the left side. Sends the long ball. And the Tornadoes are able to keep it in. But the Quakers get it back anyway. And Ward has it knocked away there by Davis. We'll get a couple of subs coming in for the Lady Tornadoes. So Chelsea Hall is in and Claire Bauer both in.
2 new forwards for the Tornadoes.
So they come in with 17-16 to go here in this first half of action.
Again, the danger point for the Tornadoes, having so many people pressed up into New Philly's half, is a counterattack, a one-on-one or a cleared ball that becomes dangerous because there's so many people up in the attack.
Frankovich presses. It'll go out. Dover will get it. And Schlosky can't control it along the side. It'll be a throw in here for the Quakers. Dover again in the white uniforms, New Philly in the black. So Maurer trying to send it into a foot race as Miller Eshelman will turn. Keeper comes way out. She's got to head back as Thompson is too far out.
There was that one-on-one we're just talking about.
Harrison can't do much with it. It'll go out, and a throw in to the Quakers. Substitution coming in for New Philly. Kira Ramey coming in for the Quakers. And New Philly ready to throw it in. Just a lot of back and forth right now, not a lot of attack with 15 minutes to go.
Kind of like a ping pong exchange
Yeah.
right now. I'm sure both coaches would like to see a little bit better play out of their squad.
Nice body trap by Ward. She's got some room to work. But Paige Kaiser comes back and strips her of the soccer ball. Dover doing the right thing there, protecting their end. Girls soccer has gotten a lot better in recent years.
Certainly.
They're finding a lot of feet right now.
Yeah, having seen Dover play more than once this season, when they get lost in the flow of the game is when they stop finding feet. Much like any team, but if you're good enough to pass it to somebody's feet, it's almost 9 times out of 10, it's the right thing to do is pass it to somebody's feet.
Yeah. Claire Bauer had it. Bauer takes it away. And to the far side it goes. Natalie Davis working over there against Miller Eshelman. And again, another throw in for the Quakers.
One adjustment Coach Rotuno's already made is putting Kate McEwen back at the sweeper here, playing defender. I'm not sure if he originally intended on that or if that's something they've been doing or what.
Oh, here we go. The chance as Kara Ramey was right on top of it, but Trinity Thompson came out and made the nice pickup.
That's where that long ball's dangerous, is playing it right to your forward.
Sometimes you have to play the ball a lot faster, too.
And that's quicker.
Take a couple of dribbles too many.
Yep. We call that getting caught in possession. You don't want to get caught by the other team having the ball. Pass it and move on. Nice throw there.
Johnson gets it ahead to Harrison. Bauer's got to come back, settle it. Shalosky pokes it through. Harrison's got it. Nice job by Saban on defense for the Quakers. McEwen coming up from that sweeper spot to clear it. Frankovich drops it back to Cox with 11:56 to go first half. No score between Dover and New Philly. Coming up at our intermission, we'll have the MEB Systems halftime report. Also, we'll take a look at the halftime adjustments that need to be made, thanks to Ohio Head and Neck Surgeons. So Harrison couldn't get to it. Quakers have it. And Ramey had a chance there, but Cox came over nicely to make the play defensively. That'll be a throw in for the Quakers. 3 subs in for New Philly, a sub in for Dover. It's Kinsey Shepard in for the Tornadoes. Olivia Wellman and Olivia Dixon back in.
Olivia Dixon looks like she's shaken up. She's got a knee brace on her right knee. I don't think she had that on to start the game. Moving pretty slow for the Quakers. Now Dover makes an adjustment, putting Peyton Frankovich up to center mid.
Shalosky gets it ahead to Bauer. And Davis
Nice save
gets
from
the
Davis.
advantage.
Good hustle to keep the ball in bounds. Now you see McEwen climb back up into the center of the field now.
So 9.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Scott Robinson and Kyle Dumermuth with you. Dover New Philadelphia girls soccer. No score here in this first half. And as always, we talked about in the boys game, that one goal can make a huge difference.
Yes. And the longer you go 0-0, the harder it becomes to score. Both teams will start to press and a little anxious, get a little nervous.
Chelsea Hall had a chance at it there. Couldn't quite corral it. Olivia Dixon turns into the corner. Mary Miller Eshelman just missed it. And Hall contains it. That'll be a throw in for the Quakers on the far side. And New Philly has a little trouble handling it. It has been a little bit of a challenging game here so far. Neither team has really attacked a lot.
Both teams have played a little lethargic, I'd say, in the first half.
That's a good word for it. Yeah, good word. They played cautiously.
Yes.
If you describe them as the temperature of water, it would be tepid.
Neither team's been very willing to take a risk in their offensive half, and that's when the goals come, is when somebody takes a risk.
Ward able to make the turn, but then Kate McEwen is all over her for the Quakers. Castricone trying to get it ahead. Both teams playing tough defense. There just hasn't been a lot of opportunities. Bauer in the middle, looks to come to the outside to Frankovic.
Miscommunication there from the Tornadoes.
And a sub in here for the Quakers. As Emily Ramey will come back in, or will go out. And Kara Ramey will come in. Throw in here for the Quakers. 6:48 to go. Not a lot to cheer about for either team's fans.
A lot of side conversations going on in the crowd right now. Not a lot to be excited about in this game, but it's kind of the nice thing about the sport of soccer is that as boring as this has been, it could all change in a matter of 10 seconds.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is, they're eating up the minutes.
Yes.
And then, you take your chances as needed.
Mm-hmm.
Quakers trying to pick up the pace. And that should be a goal kick. Dover's going to bring in 4 here.
A lot of times Coach Pinion likes to sub her forwards in as a unit, 2 for 2. I like that just because you're working with the same partner each time, not working with somebody else all game long.
So they'll work it up the left side.
This 16 for Dover, Sarah Wathier. I can't promise it's going to be pretty, but she'll make something happen. Something will happen because of her.
Frankovic has it taken away. Johnson's got it. Frankovic hits the deck. A battle there with Dixon. Temperature's starting to flare a little bit
Yeah.
4.5 minutes to go, first half.
Yeah, a couple of these players kind of a little late after the ball's out and still playing the tackle.
So another throw in. This one will go to the Quakers again. Mackenzie Saban. Johnson will get it. Wathier gets into a collision, but they play on. And Cantu drops down and makes the pickup. Nice job there by Ray Gadalero. On the move. As the Tornadoes give it back to the Quakers. All the way down to the end line. And it goes out.
Certainly been a lot of kicking and a lot of throwing and a lot of running, but not much passing. Either side. I'm sure that's something that's going to be discussed on both benches.
So the goal kick here for the Quakers with 2:41 to go here in the first half. And Harrison will nail one of the Quakers with it. Bounces back to Frankovich over to the left side. Into the corner. Whitney Ward chasing after it. Being pressured there by Abby Evans. Kinsey Shepard trying to control it, working against Emily Ramey. And Maurer down the side, but Tornadoes with great closing speed take it away.
Yeah, again, that was Wathier. She's full speed ahead all day long.
Right in front of the Tornado bench. A lot of up and down. And a throw in will happen here for the Tornadoes with 1:34 to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, our MEB Systems halftime report. And also looking at the Ohio Head and Neck Surgeons halftime adjustments. Wathier out to the side. Abby Evans clears it. And in the final minute of the first half, no score here so far. And McEwen tried to find a wing there and a little bit of a misplay. It's out. And we continue on here. The Tornadoes with it with 32 seconds to go. Harrison sends it down the line. Wathier will try and get it. A centering pass away. Instead, gets it back. And a goal attempt. The old shot attempt almost as Cantu has to make a save.
Like I said, something's going to happen when that girl steps onto the field. Something's going to happen.
Well, that is going to do it here for the first half. No score between Dover and New Philadelphia. We'll come back with our halftime report and our halftime adjustments in a moment. Stay with us here on TV2 Sports.
No matter where you are in life, Stark State is the smart choice. The lowest tuition rate in the area, along with flexible schedules, online courses, and degrees that lead to in-demand careers or make it easy to continue your education. Small classes, professors with real-world experience, and a campus close to home. Plus, more than 95% of Stark State grads secure a job or continue their education. Choose Stark State College. Spend less, earn more, go further. Register now.
For exceptional and expert care in a comfortable and friendly atmosphere, turn to Ohio Head and Neck Surgeons located at 400 Medical Park Drive, Suite 103 in Dover. Since 1964, our physicians have been providing our patients with a wide range of general and specialized care for the treatment of ear, nose, and throat conditions. Our doctors, Asako, Ramsey, Bogdan, Smith, and Brescia, are board certified and have all trained at major American academic centers. We strive to deliver every patient the most advanced and highest quality of affordable health care available. Services include treatment of adult and pediatric ear, nose, and throat disorders, allergy management, complete hearing services, and facial plastic and reconstructive surgery. We are the largest ear, nose, and throat provider between Cleveland and Columbus. Let Ohio Head and Neck provide you and your family with the quality of care you deserve by contacting us today at 330-492-2844 or find out more by visiting our website, ohioheadandneck.com.
You can now see your baby up close and personal at God's Creation in 4D. Utilizing the newest Mindray DC equipment, we offer the finest in 2D and 4D prenatal ultrasounds and HD Live. Hear the heartbeat and save it forever with the Heartbeat Teddy Bears. Gender determination is available at 16 weeks. With many packages available, get more information by visiting our website at godscreationin4d.com or call for an appointment at 330-987-1965.
Carpenter Heating and Cooling has been keeping your home comfortable for over 30 years. Every installation includes heating and cooling load analysis, along with a follow-up visit to ensure your satisfaction. Carpenter services all makes of residential and light commercial heating and cooling equipment utilizing custom fabrication and state-of-the-art system checks. Their NATE certified technicians work hard to provide you with total living comfort.
Hi, I'm Doug Carpenter.
And I'm Chris Carpenter.
Come see us online at carpentercomfort.com.
Or give us a call at 330-308-8550.
For over 100 years, the House of Stones, located on the square in downtown New Philadelphia, has been committed to providing an exceptional jewelry buying experience that creates lifelong memories and transcends time. Come and see for yourself why the readers of the Times Reporter have voted us their favorite jeweler year after year. Rodriguez's House of Stones, when it's just too important to trust anyone else.
No score between the New Philadelphia Lady Quakers and the Dover Lady Tornadoes as we are at halftime, which means it's time for our MEB Systems halftime report. MEB Systems serving Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. They're your flat roof specialist. Give them a call today or visit their website at mebsystems.com. And Kyle, when you look at the first half of action, just a lot of back and forth, not a lot of attacks, couple of shots on goal, but all in all a pretty passive first half.
Yeah, it was safe for both teams. It was not. There was never a time where you really got worried somebody was going to score here or there. But I'm sure that both teams have done a little soul searching at halftime to come out with a little bit more of a focused and concentrated effort in the second half.
All right, that is our halftime report brought to you by MEB Systems, serving Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. They are your flat roof specialist. The halftime adjustment brought to you by Ohio Head and Neck Surgeons at 400 Medical Park Drive, Suite 103 in Dover. Get your next checkup at Ohio Head and Neck, offering certified licensed audiology services, board-certified ENT physicians, and full-service allergy testing and treatment. As we look at that halftime adjustment, Kyle, what do you think would be the one thing that both teams have to do here in the second half?
Well, the Tornadoes, you got to keep finding feet. You got to keep finding the open person and playing the ball with a purpose, and really building that attack. The Quakers, they're looking for that long ball to run onto. A little bit, like I said earlier, a little bit younger, not quite as much possession on their side, but they're looking to play that ball long and find their skilled players up at the top with the Ramey girls and Kate McEwen and
you got
Olivia Dixon. They're looking for their studs to unleash.
So that is our halftime adjustment, brought to you by Ohio Head and Neck Surgeons. They're located at 400 Medical Park Drive, Suite 103 in Dover. Get your next checkup at Ohio Head and Neck. So we're just about ready to go here with the second half of our girls' high school soccer match. And what really has surprised me is there really haven't been a lot of shots on goal. Nobody's really gotten a shot off.
No, there haven't.
A couple of them, that's about it.
There haven't been many opportunities to score, so that just means that if you get an opportunity to score, you better put it away.
So we are ready to go. Dover will get the first possession attempt. So the Tornadoes try to take it straight down the field. Harrison just got drilled from behind. That's
yeah, that was a tough one there. You could tell that the New Philadelphia defender was beaten, and she was going to get either the man or the ball.
So Frankovich will have a free kick here. This is an area that could be an opportunity. Ball goes through. Backside defender Abby Evans was able to kick it away. Throw in by the Tornadoes. Baker knocked down. We'll get another free kick.
Again, these are areas where Dover should and could be dangerous, playing one into the box.
So Frankovich again with the free kick. And this one's going to bounce right up in front of the box. Natalie Davis will clear it away. And a throw in here for the Tornadoes with 38:40 remaining in our match. Evans tried to send it downfield. Still loose. Ward comes away with it. Ward tried to center it over to Gadalaro. And they'll run it all the way out to the far side. Lauren Davis was out there defending for the Quakers as Frankovich sends it down toward the box. And feet get tangled up. And Paige Kaiser took the fall. Quakers, though, will get the free kick. Kate McEwen will take it for New Philly.
Looked like maybe a little bit of retaliation there from Natalie Baker. What you'd expect in this game.
Thompson comes up and picks it up. So the ball will go out on the far side. Quakers will have it. Baker up front. It's going to chip it ahead. Now a foot race.
Dover didn't do a good enough job getting everybody else up involved in the attack. Natalie Baker was 1-on-4 there, and nobody came with her. You're not going to score that way.
So the Quakers will try and clear it. Mary Miller-Eshelman trying to keep it in for Dover. Dixon's got it on the far side. Dixon turns, sends it ahead to Ramey. Ramey and Miller-Eshelman step for step as Miller-Eshelman knocks it out. Quakers tried to line up a shot there. And Harrison got wiped out.
Good bit of sportsmanship there from McEwen helping her back up. That one looked accidental to me.
Yeah. That's one where you just kind of hitch up your socks and say, okay, let's go on. You might feel it tomorrow, but for now, when the adrenaline's pumping, it's okay. Miller-Eshelman to the outside to Ward. Ward and McEwen get tied up. McEwen gets it to Maurer. 5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Really, the way you have to look at it is 5-minute segments. That first 5 minutes was pretty even, as Frankovich has to clear it, and it will be a throw-in.
Dover came out in the second half, and for the first 2 minutes really seemed like they were more focused and ready to play, but they've stopped looking for feet.
This time the throw-in will go to the Tornadoes with 34-32 to play. Scott Robinson and Kyle Dumermuth with you from Dover Middle School, as it's Dover and New Philadelphia girls high school soccer action. No score here, as we are early in the second half. Really, it's been a pretty calm game with some emotion, but not as much as you might expect.
Not a whole lot. It hasn't been too bad.
Evans is going to kick it out. And Gadalero will dump it into Castricona, and then McEwen will knock it away. Another throw in. Good clear by the Quakers. Johnson will have to run way back to get it.
Yeah, and you can tell the Quakers are looking to continue to play that long ball and see if they can get Dixon or Kara Ramey or Emily Ramey onto the end of one of those long balls.
Tornadoes starting to play feet again. That's something you talked about earlier.
Good things happen when you play to somebody's feet.
As long as it's your teammates' feet.
As long as it's your own feet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So 32-38 to play here in the second half of our match with Dover and New Philadelphia. No score. Each team's had a couple of opportunities. And Baker centering it. Ward trying to get there. Fires a shot, and it's left of the goal.
Great run on the backside from Whitney Ward. Good ball by Natalie Baker.
Had a chance.
It was about as dangerous as the Tornadoes have been today.
So a goal kick here for the Quakers. It'll be Lauren Davis to take it. Tornadoes have to retreat. Miller Eshelman ahead to Ward.
Yeah, that's going to be the first
That's
card
another
of the game,
opportunity that a little too physical.
Sure why he stopped the clock if he's not going to card it. Yep, there it is.
That's at least the second time. So we'll get a substitution in for Meg Maurer.
Yeah, that was kind of blatant after the whistle and
That's
after
the second
ball was
time
gone
that
yep.
it's happened. So
Usually you can get away with something once, but usually the second time it's.
So the kick to be taken by Frankovic. And now we'll have another throw in here by the Tornadoes. Gadalero lost the ball. Ramey can't keep it in front of her. And it'll go off the Quakers, another throw in. It's Castricone.
See, this is where in the
away.
girls' game they get stuck on the sideline too much. They're not looking back towards the center of the field. Not sure what we have here.
I'm not sure why they would have reset. And the popular somersault move to throw in. Don't see it very often, but you do get good leverage on it. A chance here for the Tornadoes. And a rejected, some good defense.
Nice job
the
by the
backfield.
Quakers to step over and step to the ball there.
I believe that was Olivia Wellman that came out to make that stop. "30 minutes remain. As the Quakers and the Tornadoes remain tied. Lights are on here at Dover Middle School. Shadows getting a little bit longer.
One thing that is a huge key in the game of girls soccer is winning the ball in the air off of a goal kick, a punt, a free kick. If you can keep a team pinned into their own defensive end, that exhausts teams. When you're guarding the ball, it is much harder and much more exhausting to guard the ball than play the ball. And if the ball keeps getting out of their end, that's when those one-on-ones are going to come for the Quakers.
So the Quakers play it down toward the goal, as Trinity Thompson will pick it up for the Tornadoes. Baker trying to settle it. They get it over to Ward. Now it's a foot race. Good job by Harrison. Left-footed shot. Cantu will pick it up, but it was a good attempt.
It's a great idea from the Tornadoes. They finally center the field player moving towards the sideline on a diagonal run.
Frankovic gets it to Harrison. We're going to get the free kick here off the foul. And Frankovic again will take it.
See if the Tornadoes can make anything happen off the free kick. They've had a lot of free kicks right in this same area.
Frankovich is going to send it over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Quakers. So substitution as Meg Maurer returns. And Kara Ramey will check out.
It's worthy to note that Maurer has to be careful having that one yellow card.
Gadalero ahead to Baker. Evans trailing. And it'll be a throw in here for the Tornadoes with 26-25 to go in the match. Castricone's got it. Castricone taking a shot that'll roll up into the arms of Cantu.
Dover Tornadoes have been finding the right pass, so they've been up here in New Philadelphia's end for a while.
Maurer's got it on the side to McEwen. The give and go. Maurer still handling it. Trying to find Ramey. Nice defensive play by Willow Cox. Ward tried to get it to Gadalero. She does a nice job recovering. Now to Harrison. Harrison pushes it up against Lauren Davis. And off of one of the Quakers, it'll be a corner kick. So another chance as Frankovich will come up. Try and drop it right down in front of the net.
Yeah, again, challenge that goalie, especially when you're right here. Still a young keeper. If you're Dover, you're thinking challenge that goalie all you can. Kind of surprised the Tornadoes wouldn't put a body right beside the goalie as well.
Frankovich will have it pop right in the hands of the goalie. Well, if she'd have dropped it again, I think there would have been some action in front of the goal.
She's doing a nice job. She's getting to the ball she should be getting to. She's doing a fine job.
And have a short free kick. And Miller Eshelman will have it. Evans clearing it. Willow Cox trying to head it back down the field.
There's more of that long ball action from the Quakers.
So we'll have a substitution coming in as Kara Ramey back in for the Quakers.
Now Coach Rotuno moved Kate McEwen back to sweeper again, so that must be something that they normally do, is give her a rest but keep her in the game at the same time.
Claire Bauer in for the Tornadoes. Just a collision there between Bauer and Lauren Davis. Most likely just shaken up as it was. It's kind of some contact, maybe twisting an ankle possibly, something like that. So 23-30 left to go here. And now we've got a potential injury. And I've quickly got to check it out.
You hope it's nothing serious.
And they'll hopefully be able to work with Lauren, get her up okay, and bring her off to the bench. If looks like she's going to be able to get up, I think. You just never know. Sometimes the way she landed awkwardly could be twist an ankle, strained knee, who knows. But looks like it is good news that she's sitting up and about to get up, I think, under her own power. We'll see.
You don't like seeing that being carried off.
So we'll hope that that turns out to be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the types of things you don't want to see.
Yeah, especially in this game. It's your rivalry game. It's most people probably that they're going to watch you play in a game. You don't want that for any kid.
You know, the good news is I'm sure they're taking all the proper precautions so that they'll take a look, and I'm sure they'll get that looked at a little bit further here. That's why you have trainers at these games, and they certainly take every precaution.
Of course.
So we are ready to resume action here.
We could possibly see a shot here that's a little bit ambitious from Kate McEwen, but this could be a shot against a Dover keeper that's not real big.
Nice header that's going to take it a little bit closer to the goal, but defensively the Tornadoes play it well. Ward to the outside, Baker on the inside. It'll be a throw in here for the Quakers.
Not sure what we have here.
Well, there was a bad throw in, so the Tornadoes get it back.
So the ball must have come in.
Yeah.
Then went back out.
It went back out. So Willow Cox trying to turn it to Johnson. Johnson and Dixon collide, and it'll be a free kick for the Quakers.
Center official might call it a little bit tighter after having an injury, and certainly that wasn't an intentional injury, but just to make sure nothing gets out of control.
So nice kick right at the goal by McEwen, but it's handled there by Trinity Thompson. She drop kicking it?
Thompson's a fan of the drop kick.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier on. I'm like, oh. So good defense there by the Tornadoes, but they'll give up the corner kick.
Now again, it's going to be all hands on deck here for the Tornadoes defensively.
No score here as we approach the midway point of the second half. Emily Ramey will take the corner kick. Right down in front of the goal, ball's loose. And Harrison will send it to the far side. That'll be another corner kick on the far side.
On these corner kicks, if you're the defensive team, you cannot let the ball drop and hit the ground in your box. It's totally unacceptable. That's when just ping pong happens in a goal because you didn't win the ball in the air.
So we'll try it again from the opposite side. And this time, there'll be a little more action with it. Baker trying to get it ahead to Bauer. Bauer down the right side. And Harrison works the line up to Baker.
Dover's just not attacking quick enough. They finally have a decent attack.
Cantu will come out and pick it up after the collision. Yeah, the physicality of this game is comparable to regular boys game as well.
I think a lot of people see that when they come and watch this game, and it's the cancer awareness game, and talking to a lot of different fans who don't normally come to soccer games, they see this and they think, wow, that's a physical game, and they're right, it is physical.
Emily Ramey will drop it back as Johnson quickly sends it back down the field. Ward battling for it with Paige Kaiser. Kaiser came out of there with it, gave it to Maurer. Kaiser pops it up.
Boy, Meg Maurer's got to be careful having that yellow card.
He can't continue to undercut. As the Quakers try to get a shot off, McEwen's shot blocked by Harrison. And Ramey will hit it wide of the goal. And it will be a goal kick for the Tornadoes.
Tornadoes did a nice job recognizing there's a shooter. They're going to sprint to that shooter so that the shot doesn't go very far.
So 18 minutes remaining. And another throw in here for the Quakers. Whitney Ward racing in to stop Maurer. And then it goes out on the side. A throw in for the Quakers. Quakers trying to pick up the pace a little bit. They look like they're trying to play with a little more urgency.
Yeah, I think we'll see both teams eventually get to that point where they start thinking, hey, it's nothing in the Dover-Philly game.
And that is going to be kicked out on the side. It'll be a throw in for the Tornadoes. Substitution coming in for Dover. It looks like it's Sarah Wathier that will come in, replacing Baker with 16:59 to go here in the second half. Miller Eshelman trying to watch it go out here on the side. Throw in for the Tornadoes. So the Tornadoes will throw it in. They'll get into the corner. Maurer guarded by two defenders.
I think that eventually both teams have to pick up their sense of urgency, and I think over the last 15 minutes we're going to see something happen, but who that's for, I'm not sure yet.
So the goal kick is in play. Ramey steps through on Johnson. Takes it up to the side. Olivia Dixon is there. Tornadoes trying to play it up. Get it out of the defensive zone. Time is starting to get of the essence here. Cox sends it out to the side. And it'll be a throw in for the Quakers.
It's another throw in that came in and went right back out. Not very often do you see that happen in a varsity game, boys or girls.
So the Tornadoes with the throw in. Ward turns, gets it to the middle. Kara Ramey able to keep it in. Ward just leans forward, able to get it back, but now the Tornadoes are going to go with it. To the outside. Gadalero can't keep it in the field of play. Throw in Quakers.
Tornadoes look like they might have had something doing there, but
Throw in Tornadoes. 14 minutes to go. As Emily Shalosky will come in, replacing Whitney Ward.
neither team's really made much of an adjustment yet. I'm kind of waiting for the Tornadoes to bring Peyton Frankovich, move her up a little bit, and see if she can't get a couple more shots on the goal.
Frankovich's shot to the right of the goal.
Now here's that point where the Tornadoes could lock New Philadelphia into their end and keep the ball down here.
Abby Evans with the goal kick. Quaker throw in. Johnson has it. Having a little trouble controlling it. Miller Eshelman with the header. Shalosky can't get to it. Maurer all alone down the right side. They'll come out, try and make something happen there. Thompson picks it up with 12 and a half minutes to go.
Tornadoes just not much of a sense of urgency still. Still some walking and jogging. When you finally win that ball, it has to be a sprint forward.
Harrison hounded by McEwen. They work it to the outside. Dixon's got it. Dixon against Harrison. Castricone tried to bring it forward. And a lot of back and forth still with 11 minutes and 50 seconds.
We're back to that stalemate that we had in the first half, where neither team can kind of get things going.
As Frankovich tries to turn it.
Oh.
And with 11:20 to go, we'll get a goal kick here for the Tornadoes.
Thought they could have called a foul on one of those plays from one of the Tornado players. You got to be a little smarter than that in your defensive end.
So the Quakers still attacking. Dover's defense has been solid. Shalosky gets it back to Miller Eshelman. Paige Kaiser trying to work with it. She'll have the throw in. She'll drop it back, though, to Kara Ramey.
Paige Kaiser's done a nice job today. She's done a nice job all season long for the Quakers, being just a freshman, starting center mid. A lot of bright days ahead of her for the Quakers.
So a throw in. Castricone tries to go up the side to Shalosky, and then Ramey will send it out, and it'll be a throw in for the Tornadoes. 9 minutes, 50 seconds remain in this match. Tornadoes definitely want to get it down to the other end. I think they want to get it out of the offensive end for the Quakers.
Yeah, you're playing with fire when you keep staying in your end so long.
So subs will come in for the Tornadoes.
There's the adjustment. Frankovich up, and Kinsey Shepard will play stopper now for the Tornadoes.
And Natalie Baker back in for the Tornadoes with 9 minutes to go. Maurer gets loose. Schlosky, though, able to turn it. And Thompson comes out, makes a nice catch.
Wasn't too bad of a shot from the center back there.
Thompson needs to get back. She is way out of the goal. Starting to get to be nervous time now with 8.5 minutes to go. You played so well enough to get 0-0. You don't want to lose it here in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah,
Either team.
You have to stay sound. Offensively, but most definitely defensively, stay sound. Don't take any chances now.
Willow Cox will get it out of the goal area. Gedalaro trying to maneuver it downfield. Overrun by the Tornadoes. They get it back. Baker's got it. Baker. Now it's a foot race. On the outside is Schlosky. Nice play by Olivia Wellman to come over. Alex Johnson's got it. Now to Baker. Good pass to Frankovich. And down to Harrison. Good job by the Tornadoes to move it into Quaker territory here with 7:13 to go.
Nice little combination there. I think Peyton kind of wanted to play that through ball over, just didn't quite get to where she wanted it.
So the Quakers now on the attack. Ramey's got it. Dixon's ahead of her. On the outside was Natalie Davis, and it's played out. Scott Robinson and Kyle Dumermuth with you as we finish up the second game of our doubleheader. Harrison trying to play it ahead to Frankovich. Still loose, and we've got another. Harrison is down, and she will get back up. Apparently okay.
Might even been a little bit of friendly fire there. There was a couple bodies that came together, and she ended up falling down.
Tornadoes, nice job to keep it in. And McEwen with the attempted clear. It's almost like a game of hot potato right now. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. Nobody wants to hang on to it. Castricone on the far side. Tried to play it to Gedalaro, knocked out. Throw in for the Tornadoes. Johnson, nice through ball. Harrison's got it. Taken away by the Quakers. They get it back. Gedalaro has it swiped by McEwen. Kinsey Shepard moves up to keep it in. And now Maurer's got it to the outside. Miller Eshelman gets taken down. It'll be a free kick for the Tornadoes.
Again, the Tornadoes just have to be dangerous. When they take free kicks from here, you have to be dangerous. put it into the box and see what happens.
Miller-Eshelman keeps it in. Tornadoes trying to keep a lot of players on the offensive side of the field, but now they're going to have to retreat. They don't want to get beat
hustle
deep.
Back. It's a one-on-one.
And now here's an opportunity. Ramey gets run off of the ball by Cox. And Baker will get it down to Frankovich. 4 minutes to go. And the pass over the head of Shaloski.
The key was, as the ref was pointing out, that Willow Cox won the ball, so he didn't have to call the foul. Sometimes refs call that foul, sometimes they don't. And being in this game at that location, I don't know if I would have called it either, I guess.
That was close to being a handball right there. Free ball down the middle of the field. Frankovich is going to play it. Shaloski down the side. Castricone with it. Over to Shepard. Shepard's going to send it into the corner, and it really matters who's got some gas left in the tank right now. Frankovich, nice job by Shaloski. Ramey is there along with Olivia Wellman on defense.
Coach Pinion, I might send an extra body up here to throw into the box.
Frankovich, nice spin move. It'll be a corner kick.
I'm especially sending an extra body up into the box now, and I'm putting a body right on front of the keeper. Because this could be, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, this could be as good of a chance as you have.
Frankovich will try and drop it down close. Nice high ball, a header into the goal area and just over it. Pretty good opportunity there.
It was. The tough thing about that is to head the ball into the goal, you have to get above the ball. And when the ball's so high in the air like that, that's tough. But nice opportunity for the Dover Tornadoes.
Time running out here very quickly. Minute 45 to go. Baker nearly tripped from behind, and it'll be a corner kick for the Tornadoes. Minute 36 and counting. This one could come down to this play right here. Minute 20 to go. Right down in front of the goal. The header into the goal. The Tornadoes score.
Wow.
What a great pass from Frankovich. It landed right down in there. And I think it was Shaloski that might have got it as we take another look.
Well, Dover finally put a person in front of the keeper.
So there you have it. With a minute 13 to go in the game, the Tornadoes break through and score. Now it's going to be everybody on defense.
You'd like to think and kick that ball high, far, and wide if you're a Tornado. New Philly, if you have to be direct now with a minute to go, down 1-0, you're thinking about one thing, the goal.
A lot of players running on and off and trying to count if there are 11 out there, I think. There's 12 on the field, so they'll have to send somebody off.
Like the strategy, Coach Pinion, but unfortunately you can't do that.
Yeah, if you could put 15 out there, that'd be awesome. So a throw in here for the Tornadoes. If I'm the Tornadoes, I'm subbing every chance I get right now.
Yes. Taking plenty of time with everything.
All I'm trying to do is clear it out of there.
Yep.
It's going to get a little frantic.
Yep. Again, that's, and you can see Coach Rotuno is bringing his keeper up too.
With 36 seconds to go, there's not going to be much opportunity to do much. 30 seconds, and there's a goal kick. And, of course, you want to take your time. And we're down to 15 seconds, so this one almost over. Down to 9 to 8. They need one more clear. Still a chance to go. The shot at the end, saved by Trinity Thompson, and the Tornadoes win it 1-0. We'll come back, wrap it up for you, and name our McDonald's MVP in just a moment here on TV2 Sports.
Taking the area by storm, Lightning Signs and Decals specializes in custom signs, banners, and t-shirts. Also available are full business packages. Their signs feature large format graphics, channel lettering, and light boxes and custom laser cut form letters. Visit online at lightningsign.com or visit the storefront located at 224 7th Street in New Philadelphia.
Lightning Signs and Decals. We're taking the area by storm. Contact us 330-440-3129.
Integrity Auto Sales. It's not just a name. Give us a call at 330-308-9378 or stop in at our 2 locations on East and West High in New Philadelphia for your next quality vehicle.
At Mr. Appliance, we believe repairing your appliance is only part of the job. We believe in delivering superior service by taking extra steps like putting on protective shoe covers before entering your home. Calling Mr. Appliance is a smart choice as we charge by the job and not by the hour. When our in-home service professional arrives at your home, you'll get a complete diagnosis of your appliance problem and a solid quote before any work begins. When you call Mr. Appliance, you can be sure a courteous, highly trained service professional will arrive at your home on time with a clean uniform and an ID badge. We conduct a background check on all our service professionals as we want to be the repair service you can trust. For the service you can trust, call Mr. Appliance toll-free at 330-874-6017 or visit online at www.mrappliance.com.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. Our community is a great place to live. That's why McInturf Realty proudly sponsors our local high school sports. Make the call to the local real estate team that sells more homes in Tuscarawas County than any other company. See for yourself what makes McInturf Realty the #1 team in real estate. Make the call to 330-364-SOLD or 330-364-HOME.
Every 6 seconds, a Domino's pizza lover's dreams are dashed by one Sally Soul Smasher in the group who wants a salad instead. Eat a pizza once in a while!
Luckily, we love pizza so much, we're introducing salads to our menu.
So nobody can veto pizza night. So tell those lettuce lovers, listen up! There's no reason to ruin pizza night now.
Order a medium 2-topping pizza and a delicious Domino's salad for only $5.99 each.
Pizza's good!
For over 35 years, MEB Systems Incorporated has served Northeast and Central Ohio, as well as the surrounding areas, with a commitment to the highest quality workmanship and integrity. We appreciate your interest and look forward to earning your trust, friendship, and business. MEB Systems has the experience and expertise to get the job done right the first time. Our experienced and trained professionals use only the finest tools and materials to install and repair flat and metal roofs. We guarantee our work and always strive to exceed our customers' expectations. MEB Systems Incorporated, specializing in commercial and industrial roofing.
The Dover Lady Tornadoes come up with a big 1-0 victory over the New Philadelphia Quakers. The score by Emily Shaloski coming with 1:13 to go. And Kyle, tell you what, it was a hard-fought soccer match.
Yeah, it was. Even though neither team really played the way they wanted to, I'm sure both teams played hard. They played hard the entire game, and you can't fault New Philadelphia. They came out and battled today against a team that had already beaten them 2-0 earlier in the season. Both teams played incredibly hard.
So it was a good effort by both squads. Dover coming out with the 1-0 victory. It's time now for our McDonald's MVP, brought to you by McDonald's, with 6 locations to serve you in Dover, Uricksville, Newcomerstown, Cadiz, and 2 locations in New Philadelphia. Well, pretty easy choice. Emily Shaloski of the Dover Tornadoes scored the lone goal. She is our McDonald's MVP. And as always, McDonald's has 6 locations to serve you in Dover, Uricksville, Newcomerstown, Cadiz, and 2 locations in New Philadelphia. That's going to wrap it up here from the Dover Middle School. The Dover Lady Tornadoes defeat the New Philadelphia Lady Quakers 1-0. For Kyle Dummermuth and the rest of the TV2 Sports team, I'm Scott Robinson saying so long, everybody.